A drug trafficker transporting 140 kilograms of contraband immediately acted obedient after being stopped by police.
Okay. We are Chinese. We don't play guns.
You don't want me to search it?
You can do it, but die.
He just refused and he is about.
Although this Asian man was very cooperative, his almost tearful expression had already given him away. The suspicious officer followed the clues and discovered 140 kilograms of earning a major merit immediately. As for why he was stopped, it was because he was swerving on the highway and was pulled over for endangering others.
I don't know if maybe you were sleepy or the wind's blowing you or what.
No, I'm very good.
Okay, you keep going over the center line, drifting back and forth. I'm just checking on you.
I'm good, sir.
Okay, do you have your driver's license on you?
Yeah.
You doing okay today?
I'm very good.
You there
From their
good? Where you headed
conversations,
to?
it can be seen, before the officer even finished the procedure, Mr. Zhao kept emphasizing that he had no problems at all. This abnormal behavior immediately alerted the experienced
Where you
officer.
headed to?
The final station is Florida.
Florida? Okay, cool.
Final one. That's why.
Oh, wait, coming from California?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Y'all just going to visit or what?
Just visit.
Okay,
Yes.
how long y'all going to be there?
Maybe just tonight.
Man, you really need to brush up on geography. You should know that from California to Florida, it spans across the entire US, a full 4,000 kilometers. Yet Mr. Zhao claimed as soon as he said only 2 nights. The officer's suspicion maxed out, but the officer did not show it.
Okay, what part of Florida?
You call that Tampa or the Orlando?
Orlando or Tampa?
Tampa, Orlando. I have a friend that live there, and we can play casino somewhere. Have fun.
Oh, cool.
And I go.
Okay, that's a rental RV? Did you rent that?
Rent.
Okay.
You want to see the rental?
Yeah, Have you ever been in trouble for anything before? Ever been arrested?
No, sir.
I'm just asking who I'm dealing with.
You can check it out.
Okay.
After
Alright.
confirming Mr. Zhao had no prior record, the officer temporarily lowered his guard and kept him at the spot while he walked toward the RV to question the female passenger inside to see if their statements matched. However, the 52-year-old Miss Zhao said directly that she didn't speak English. With no other option, the officer turned to question Mr. Lee instead.
Florida? What part? Orlando? Okay. And so y'all going to Disneyland? Okay. All right, cool. All right, give me 1 minute. I'll get y'all out here, okay? Is it just 3 of y'all? Yes. Okay, all right.
As expected, their statements did not match. The officer then questioned Mr. Zhao again, but this time, his answer contradicted his earlier statement,
What are y'all
making the
going
officer
there for?
even more certain he was guilty.
I want to see if my friend, maybe he would fly to over there and we can see how far together.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, and then he knows the Florida better than me.
Okay. All right, so he's flying over to meet y'all there?
Yeah.
Mr. Zhao started to panic. He first said he had a friend in Florida, but then changed his story, saying the friend flew from California. This change further increased the officer's suspicion, so the officer returned to the patrol car to report to dispatch and request
He is
backup.
extremely nervous. He's trembling. Their story makes no sense. He says they're heading to Tampa. The female passenger spoke good English until I started answering questions. She claimed she couldn't understand me. There's another male passenger in there. He says they're going to Orlando, Florida to go to Disneyland.
The officer got out again to find Mr. Zhao and threw several key questions at him, almost breaking him on the spot.
Any illegal weapons in the vehicle? Any guns?
No.
Oh, anything illegal in there?
I know.
All right, would you have a problem me checking and making sure? There's no alcohol, weapons, narcotics, or anything like that?
No, sir.
All right.
No weapon, no weapon.
At this point, out of guilt, he began to stutter, but he didn't realize that the next question from the officer would be the real finishing blow.
Narcotics, marijuana, cocaine, methamphetamine. Anything like, would you have a problem me searching it? Wait, would you?
Lady stuff.
No, that's fine. I'm not worried about lady stuff. I'm just worried about anything illegal. Is there anything illegal in there?
No, sir.
All right, would you care if I searched it? Would you give me permission to search it?
I really don't do this.
You don't want to search it? You don't want me to search it?
You can do it, but
As expected, when the officer asked to search the vehicle, Mr. Zhao immediately refused, but soon after, backup officers arrived with the K9 unit. According to local law, once the K9 gives a clear alert, police can conduct a search without a warrant, legally.
You said you don't want me to search it, right? So I'm not going to go up there and search it, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to have them walk the dog around the vehicle. Okay, and if the dog alerts to the car saying there might be something in there, we are going to search it.
Mr. Zhao
Okay.
originally thought refusing the search would help him get away with it, but now he was completely caught off guard by the officer's actions and could only force a smile and agree. The officer also tried to reassure him.
Guns and stuff, no guns.
No, sir. We don't play guns. It's Chinese, no. Okay. We are Chinese.
Chinese, okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Then the officer immediately deployed the K9. The dog was extremely excited after circling the vehicle twice. It sat down at a specific spot. This was the signal indicating the presence of contraband. This time, the search was fully supported by legal grounds and completely compliant with
Get
procedure.
alert to your vehicle. Yes, sir. Okay. So in the state of Louisiana, we have probable cause to search it now. You going to check the cars? Yes.
Turning marijuana up there.
What was that?
He doesn't know
At
what
this point,
marijuana is.
Mr. Zhao was still pretending, claiming he didn't know what marijuana was, but the officer already knew, because his earlier nervous expression and incoherent speech had already exposed everything. The officers then searched the vehicle. One officer headed straight to the rear section of the vehicle.
Where do you start? Right? 10-15.
As expected, the officers quickly found the first batch of contraband. They immediately exited the vehicle and detained and arrested all 3 people. At this point, Mr. Zhao tried to defend himself and shift the blame to others to reduce his charges, but all his arguments were powerless against the evidence. The officers continued searching the vehicle.
What we have is a load of marijuana. All right? So we're all going to jail. Everyone's going to jail. We found a couple more boxes. This should be about
Throughout the entire process, police seized approximately 140 kilograms of contraband. Afterward, all 3 were taken to jail and faced charges of illegal distribution of controlled substances. However, in later proceedings, the judge dropped the charges against Ms. Zhao and Mr. Li, leaving only the driver, Mr. Zhao, to bear all charges. The final sentence was 3 years probation and 10 years in prison. Meaning, if he behaved well during probation, he would not be imprisoned. However, 1 year later, his probation was revoked. According to rumors, his earlier leniency was due to his cooperation with police after arrest, helping dismantle the higher-level network.